Remember Rocky IV? When the Russian Ivan Drago goes toe-to-toe with Rocky Balboobs in a super unrealistic fight scene. Rocky would have been concussed and battling liver failure by round 3. Well, I remember that too. This tale of an American fighting through adversity and knocking out the Super Saiyan Russian was only allowed to happen because it is merely fiction. Now here's what would have happened if it was based off of a true story. Yes, reality sucks. Meet Alexander Volkov, a taller, more meaner Ivan Drago. Volkov stands at an impressive 6 foot 7 inches tall and has a wingspan of 80 inches, making heavyweights look more like flyweights. This genetically mutated specimen that was probably built in a lab somewhere in Siberia is one of the most frightening figures I had ever laid eyes on, made in Russia. Volkov is no stranger to fighting the elements and fighting people. Much of Volkov's early childhood is unknown, either due to him not having one or Wikipedia being too lazy to put one in. Let's fast forward a bit from his unknown origins, and we will find ourselves in M1 Global Explosion Effect, a mixed martial arts promotion based in Russia. Volkov would go on to fight in his promotion in 2 separate stints. Exposure Effect. Here he would hone his innate Russian talent and sent his competitors into a vodka-like induced state. One too many blows to the head makes one go to bed, and sleep they did. I wouldn't ever paint Volkov as an underdog, but surprisingly, at one point, he was. In December of 2009, Volkov found himself in the M1 Challenge Finals against Ibragim Mogadev. I don't know if you say his name like that, so bear with me, please. Coming in, his team thought he would lose and just told him to stay in all 3 rounds, which is what she said, and which is probably the worst thing you could say. But for some reason, these words of unencouragement worked, and Volkov went all 3 rounds, beating Mogadev via unanimous decision. And with this win, he got a ring. Cool prize. After this victory, Volkov was feeling himself, and he was already the best in Russia, so why not become the best on the continent? He joined the 2010 M1 Eastern European Tournament, where he breezed through the opening round and semi-final. Unfortunately though, the bling on his ring wasn't enough, as in the final, he got choked out by Maxim Grishin. This made Volkov reevaluate his life. Was he even a fighter at all? After much deliberation, Volkov packed his bags and GTFO'd to an even better organization, Bellator. Russian vs. American, Russian vs. Brazilian, Russian, and Russia vs. America, Russian. Rocky IV playing out the way it was supposed to be intended. From the stunning performances in the Bellator Season 7 heavyweight tournament, Volkov earned the belt. After this taste of golden vodka, the aftertaste slowly turned into one of those shitty IPAs a guy named Chad or Jeff would drink at a country music festival at Brocktober in upstate New York, as he would soon lose to Vitaly Minakov, losing the belt. Volkov cleansed off his palate and went to war again, fighting in the Bellator heavyweight tournament for the 2nd time. I guess we're gonna have to go through this again. Russian vs. American. Russian vs. American, Russian, and Russian vs. Bulgarian, Mother Russia. After a couple more bouts in Bellator, Volkov felt homesick and took a vacay back to Russia. He signed a contract with M1 Global again, Explosion Effect, and on February 19th, 2016, Volkov fought for the heavyweight title against Denis Smolderov, hungry for the belt once again. To no one's surprise, he won by a beautifully executed triangle choke. Night for Denis, and victory for Volkov. Although he earned the strap once again, you could tell Volkov was not satisfied. He still wanted more. In September of 2016, Volkov signed a contract with the UFC. Volkov won his first 4 fights, making it look easy peasy, lemon so squeezy. In his 5th fight in the UFC, he had to face the Black Beast. I don't think that's racist, I'm pretty sure that's his actual nickname. Volkov had slayed many beasts in the past, but this one was very different. Unlike the others before Volkov, Derek Lewis knew how to take an ass whooping. Volkov dominated the entire fight, serving up massive ass whoopage, up until the last 10 seconds, where he got absolutely blasted by an overhand right. 10 seconds was what separated Volkov from victory. Minor setback, but a setback none the least. To get out his frustrations, he decided to fight ex-NFL player and wife beater Greg Hardy. He did the whole entire MMA community a favor by absolutely smoking him. After teaching Greg Hardy a lesson, he was taught a lesson. A hearty one. Fighting is also fought on the ground. He lost to Curtis Blades, but again redeemed himself against Walt Harris, where he put on a clinic. This leads us to today. Overeem versus Volkov is just around the corner. Two big men going toe to toe. If I were to bet, I would go all in for Volkov. But after dishing out all of my money on GME, I'm gonna have to leave the betting to another day. Well, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe for more content. We have a shop as well, so go check that out. Thank you guys. We'll see you next time. And as always, this has been Jennifer Aniston.